about the acids, bases and salts. It's a 10th standard chemistry topic. Now we are going to understand about the acids. Acids is any substance that are in water solution sour in a taste. There is also we can say in a single word the substances which are sour in a taste, that is nothing but the our acids. And we can also explain it in another way that as per the Arrhenius, acids are those substances which is whenever acids in a water solution gives us H plus ion. Acids releases H plus ions in water solution. There are some examples of acids like sulfuric acid. It is nothing but the king of all acids. Now we understand about the bases. Base, any substances which are in water solution beaten in a test. And as per the Arrhenius definitions, the substances which releases OH minus ions, the substances which releases OH minus ions is called bases. It's a part of our daily life, like whenever we get up in early in the morning, then we are using our toothpaste. Paste is nothing but the type of base. Of course, acid also plays a very important role. Like whenever whatever we are taking a meal, the digestion of that meal, acids are plays a very important role. There is something called hydrochloric acid that is very important for the digestion of our meal. Now, historically, people were decided by their taste. This is acids, this is base. But for particular some poisonous chemical substances, it was very harmful, that it may be dangerous to them. Then to reduce this type of problem, there is something called indicators which can identify this particular type of substances acids and this particular type of substances bases. We are going to understand that substances now. Indicator any substances which can show particular characteristics for acids and different characteristics for bases, so that we can identify this particular chemical substance is acid and this particular substance is the bases. That is called as indicators. Particular characteristics in acids that may be color or order and some different different characteristics in bases. That substances are called indicators, and depending on the particular property of the substances, indicators can be divided as natural indicators, synthetic indicator, and also olfactory indicators. Now we are going to understand that all indicators. What are the types of indicators? Okay. Depending on the property of the indicators, there is some natural indicators. Natural indicators which is naturally found in our nature. That is litmus. Litmus, whenever litmus is in a acids, then blue litmus turns in red, and for bases, red litmus turns in blue. And for red cabbage leaf extract, it will be for acids, it will be red only, and in bases it will be green, turns in green. Then we can identify this is whenever the red cabbage leaf extract turns in green, that chemical substances will be our bases, and if that is red remains only, then it is our acids. For turmeric case, it is also a natural obtaining substances. For acids, the natural color of the turmeric will be remain same for acids, that is no change in the color, and for bases it will be turns in red brown. So we can identify this particular chemical substances turns turmeric red brown, hence it is bases. Depending upon the property, there is some man-made indicators available like phenolphthalein. Phenolphthalein will be colorless for acids water solution, and it will be phenolphthalein will be pink for bases water solution. And similarly, methyl orange is also a man-made synthetic indicators which turns red whenever it is in acids chemical solution, and whenever it is bases chemical solution, that will that turns in yellow. Go. Now there is a different indicator, that is our olfactory indicator. It will be identify acids and bases by their smell. Like onion have their own characteristics smell. Whenever it is used to identify acids and bases, for the acid solution, onion remains contain their characteristics smell, and for bases solution, the smell of onion will be removed, and so no smell will be there. And for vanilla, in case of vanilla, for acid solution, the smell of the vanilla retains, and for bases solution, there also no smell will be there. Now, whenever acids reacts with metals, what happens? Whenever acids react with bases, what happens? Whenever acids react with non-metals, what happens? And whenever acids react with carbonate, hydrocarbonates, what will be the result, and how these all reactions will happen, we are going to understand step by step. First, now we are understand about the reaction of acids with metals. Whenever a dilute acids reacts with metals, it will provide us salt plus hydrogen gas. Like suppose, let us take an example. There is something zinc. Zinc is our metal. It will be react with dilute solution HCl. Then we will get ZnCl2 plus H2 gas. For balancing this reaction, we just put here 2. Now the reaction will happen. It is nothing but the salt It is our H2 gas, hydrogen gas, and this is our metal, and this is dilute acids. This is how we can understand our metal react with acids, then we will get salt and hydrogen gas.